Are you tired of sucking at redstone? Do you want to surpass being a noob? Well, this is the right video for you. Today, I'm going to show you a beginner's guide to advanced redstone mechanics. So, I have been watching a number of YouTube videos, like from Sethbling, ACtennisAC, all the good redstoners, and I've learned quite a few commonly used handy-dandy little contraptions that will help you build whatever you want and will help you impress your friends with your awesome redstone knowledge. So this is probably like the basic of these that I have, and it's just in something called an RS NOR latch, I think. And what this does is it requires you to hit two levers to turn off a redstone signal. So this, I do not know the exact name for it, but it's pretty simple. You just have a torch going this way onto this block, and a torch going that way onto that block, and then you could have two redstone signals going somewhere. So what this does is every time you apply a redstone signal to one of these sides, it changes. So it's like complete opposites. Once you click this one turns off, and once you click this one, that one turns off. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's like a little reset switch if you wanna. I don't know, whatever you want to do with it. This next one is something that's more for like a part of a machine that you're making, like a double piston extender or something. What this does is when you turn it on, nothing happens, but when you turn it off, it emits one redstone pulse. And this is good for like anything that, like a double piston extender, where the piston has to pick up the block before it comes down or something. So like with this, once this one goes down, and once this one goes down, that block is still left up there, so you need to make an additional pulse, and that's what this kind of thing's for. Instead of making just one, like with a normal button, it would just make one long pulse, and that's not good for some things you want to make. If you want like a faster one, this is your go-to. See the difference? This is about like 3 ticks. This is 1 tick. And also, you can make emit multiple pulses with this figure 8 contraption that Sethbling came up with. But there's actually an easier way to do this now with comparators, which I'll show you soon. So it's pretty good if you're making a like a automatic wheat farm. And since the new update, wheat takes at least at the most 3 bone meal to grow. So this could have like a dispenser dispensing bone meal 3 ticks. So that's what it's really good for. I used it, but I found an easier way now. Okay, this is a contraption similar to this one, but it's kind of like the complete opposite. Instead of not turning on and only emitting 1 tick when it's turned off, this one it turns off normally, on and off normally, but when it turns back on, it emits 1 tick and 2 ticks. See, it blinks once and then yeah. So this is also good for piston extenders. I actually found this on a tutorial for a triple piston extender. I forgot the YouTuber's name, but it's a pretty good tutorial. Yeah. So this one, I know there's a name for it, but what is it? It's like a flip-flopper something. I forgot the name, but this is good for like anything that needs to have like different timing every time it turns on and off. So when you press it once, it goes to that side. Press it again, goes back and forth. So every time it gets one little pulse thing, it will go back to the switch sides. And then you can have like redstone signals going from here. So when it goes to that side, it turns on, and when it goes back here, it turns off. Like different sides can do different things. And this next one is one of my favorite inventions ever. It's called a BUD, a block update detector, and this is Sethbling's design, and it's probably one of my favorites. Actually, these two are my favorite. These are both BUDs. So every time there's any type of block update, this will move that, and you can harvest the redstone pulse and make it do something whenever a block is placed there. It can be good for anything from traps to my favorite, like automatic farms. So if you have like a wheat growing here, it can every time whenever it grows, then you can have a piston like pull it down and auto harvest it, or it's like a sugarcane farm. Whenever it gets to the top, you can have like something to harvest the sugarcane. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. So this is the same thing, but it's you can like put it on a roof instead of like this on the side. So, like you'd go under it or something. So whenever like you destroy a block or something, I don't know. The next one, this is kind of my design for it's probably like one of my favorite trapdoors / like traps. So it just here, I'll do this instead. So whenever it's on, it pushes 2 pistons that extend this and push this block up. So you can have like land around it, you know, and then when it's off, it will go back down, and there's like a secret entrance to like I don't know, like an underground place. I have an example over here, and if you want it to be hidden, you can just move, like make it go back a little bit. Here, let me show you what I mean. You can make it go back a bit, and then put redstone here, and you just make this one more pulse because you need a repeater right here, and that just makes it needs to be a little bit longer. So you're adding a redstone tick right here, so you need to add a tick right here. If that makes any sense, but it's the only way it'll work. So now, it still works the same. It can be hidden behind a wall. So over here, I made kind of like an example of like a trap or a secret door, you know. The only problem I don't like with this is it shows the piston. This is just like one of the coolest things that has been added to the 1.5 update. So right now I have this thing on, but once you turn it off and you put a comparator there, it will detect whenever the block goes in this one. This is just basically the same thing, but without hoppers and comparators and stuff. So it's a lot simpler and easier to make. It's a little bit slower, which is kind of a downturn, but yeah, this is the fastest it can go without burning out. This is the comparator timer, which is probably the easiest to make. Oh my god, I love it. So all you do is you put a redstone going all around this from the left side to the front side. Then you right click this so the torch is going up. Then you need to put 2 more pieces of redstone, and then a repeater. It has to be exactly 3 pieces of redstone from the comparator for the repeater to be able to like pick it up. For some reason, it's just physics and Minecraft physics. So once you turn this on from the back, it will make a super fast timer pulse. Another cool thing about this is you can make the repeater 4 ticks, and then you hit the button, and it does exactly the same thing that this thing did, but faster and more efficiently. This next one is ACtennisAC. This is his item elevator with droppers. You can have as many items as you want in here, and it will shoot all of them out as fast as possible, and it won't like jam up. So it uses the light detector, and so when it's night, it retracts the piston and turns on these lamps. So time set day. When it's day, pushes it down and turns it off. Alrighty, thanks for watching. I will have a map download in the description if you want to use this as a reference when you're making your redstoning and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and whatever you want. I don't really care actually, but yeah. So thanks for watching.